Hello, everyone. Not gonna lie, I filmed a whole episode yesterday and I was literally just editing it right now, and halfway through it fucking muted. It literally muted, and I'm so annoyed by it. And then also at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Obviously, I've got something different to say, something better to say. Who fucking knows, you know? And also, I'm still figuring this podcast stuff out. And is that okay with you guys? Because literally, I feel like I'm still figuring out my microphone settings. Am I holding it this way? Am I holding it that way? Like, if you're listening or you're watching, hit me up with some advice because I fucking love feedback. Seriously, like, and I feel like I'm going to turn this into the whole like, we're not expected to be perfect, you know? Like, we wake up each day and yeah, we've got fucking goals. We've got things that we want to do. And you know what? We can't expect to be fucking perfect at it. And expectations, seriously, can be the death of us. Seriously. I'm just having some coffee. How many times can I say seriously in one sentence? Lol. And you know what? That's why I'm just letting you guys know that I'm still figuring it out. So thank you for joining my journey. And I'm really excited. You know what I'm so excited for? I'm so excited for the day that I've got like so many people listening, so many people watching, and like this podcast. And it's not about the numbers. I guess it's more so like I always feel like I've got great shit to say. I will blow smoke up my ass. I feel like even though I yap well and I yap with value. And my fucking goal in life is to just spread awareness about all the things that I talk about and help people. Truly, man, like truly to the bottom of my soul, bottom of my heart. I just want to fucking help people. So if you're listening, and you can feel that deep in your core and you're like, damn, this girl's fucking passionate. I would really appreciate it if you could share this around, give it 5 stars. Like, it just means the fucking world to me, you know? Anyway, so the episode that I did record, and I'm going to talk about it again, and obviously in a whole different way, is retreats. Retreats, baby, because on the weekend, so not this weekend I just passed, the weekend before, I ran round 2 of Unleash and Unwind Retreat. And holy, it was mind-blowing, healing and wholesome. I was putting them together. It was life-changing. It was challenging. It was beautiful. It was just all the words in the fucking dictionary. Literally everything possible happened on that weekend. I had 4 beautiful humans attend and a gorgeous facilitator also come, and fuck me, we dug deep. And you know what I love about retreats is that I already have so much more love and respect for the people that come because it's scary. It's hard. And there's so many people out there who don't go to retreats for that reason. They don't want to face what's going on inside. They don't want to go down memory lane. They don't want to deal with shit. You know why? Not only because they're scared and because they love their fucking problems. Like, people love their problems because who are they without them? I remember ages ago, I had a call with someone and they told me about this condition that they have. And I was like, cool, like this is something that we can absolutely work on. And I remember I just sat there and I looked at this person and I was kind of like, why do they feel so hesitant to let go of like the biggest fucking problem they have in their life? And they said to me, I don't know who I am without it. And that was like the penny drop moment for me. And that's when it really landed. And I was like, wow, people hold on to their problems because not the fear of dealing with it, it's actually the fear of who are they without it. Because their lives change, the people around them change, like everything changes when you deal with your problems, right? And it activates a whole new level, a whole new identity, which is so fucking great for some people like me. Like, I love going through breakthroughs. I love dealing with shit because I'm like, cool, like, let's clean up, let's refine, let's unlock the new things, let's move on. You know what I mean? And I have gone through the hard yards of losing friends, losing family, and knowing what it's like to have people join my journey and also have people not join my journey. And some people maybe haven't experienced that, and that's scary, you know. But I strongly believe that people who are meant to be in your life will join you because I believe that you have different lifetimes. Like, every single day you live a whole different life because every single day you get to make a new decision, right? And people aren't going to be there all the time, and that's actually okay. And you just got to ask yourself, like, where have you also let go of people? You know what I mean? Where have you also been like, no, this person doesn't align with me anymore, I'm going to let them go? You know, like it just goes in circles, right? And it's kind of just like being okay with that and knowing that people come when you need them. People come and serve their purpose, and we can say goodbye with love and grace. And you know what? I'll be honest. In the past, I lost two best friends when going on this journey, and it was really fucking hard. Like, I've been friends with them for over 10 years. So it's not like these people who dilly dallied in and out of my life, like they were around for a lot of shit. So when I lost them, it was fucking hard. Like, I was angry, I cried, I was stressed, I was disappointed, I was pissed off, like all the big feels. And it's taken me, I'll literally be honest, like a year to finally be like, you know what? They just aren't meant to be on this journey. And that's okay because it's opened the doors and created so much more spaciousness for new humans, for new people, for like I literally have a partner, like new relationships. Like I've got friends that I've been friends with forever, and it actually elevated our friendships. Like it became so much more intense in such a beautiful fucking way because other people left my life. And that's okay. And that's my message to you now. Like, if you're afraid to go do something different, and that different thing might be going on retreats, I feel you. I've been there. Like, I am like the black sheep of my family. No one else in my family has done anything to do with personal development until I did. And you know what's so fucking cool? On this retreat that I ran, my cousin fucking came. Shout out to you, babes, because slay. I know how hard it is to be, and I say different in quotations because doing mindset work can be different to some people. Like people are like, you know, so used to everyone going out partying, drinking, doing drugs and doing dumb shit and wasting money on clothes and this and that. Like that's normal. And I don't know if it's like an Australian thing or whatever. I'm like, that's normal. And then all of a sudden you have people who like want to do breath work, want to go to events, want to do courses, want to deal with their shit. And everyone's like, whoa, you look different. And why would you do that? Why are you changing? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, bruh, to be better and feel better. That's why I'm fucking changing. It's not rocket science. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the people who are fucking growing and elevating and changing because I know it's hard. When I made my account Rise with Rami on Instagram, so if you don't follow my Instagram account, it's Rise with Rami. Man, the people who made fun of me, oh, you're rising, are you rising today? We're rising. I'm going, why are you angry? You're supposed to be happy, or you're supposed to be positive all the fucking time. All that shit. Right? And what I love about my retreats is that I get to teach women that you are allowed to feel these feelings. You're allowed to get fucking angry. You can swear. You can call people cunts. You can say this. You can say that. And it's actually me as facilitator being able to give you tools so that when it happens again, it doesn't feel as heavy, doesn't feel as hard. It's like, cool, I can feel my feelings. I'll validate my feelings and then I'll move the fuck on. Right? It's actually about not sitting in your feelings for too long that it consumes you and overwhelms you. Right? It's actually learning and being self aware. And that's what I get to teach women in retreats, right? It's learning how to be more self aware. When something comes up, it's like, cool, like there might not be an answer for it straight away. And that's okay. It's like, what am I feeling? Where am I feeling it in my body? How do I move through it? Right? I feel like that was one of the biggest key takeaways for the girls is like, you can feel your feelings. And if you're listening to this and you're in the personal development space, because fuck me, there is such a misconception in this space that like once you join this bandwagon and once you start working on yourself that you're not allowed to feel angry or whatever it is, it's like, no, you can. You're just better at it. How fucking cool is that, right? Like you just get better and better at dealing with your feelings. The pause is me drinking coffee, by the way. Also, quick little side story. I made it a fucking mission when I moved to the area they're living now that I'm gonna get this coffee shop to remember my fucking name and remember my order. And shout out to y'all, 38 South. Love you guys. They know my fucking name. They learned my order over summer. And now that it's getting a bit colder, I'm a hot coffee girly. And because of the line of work I'm in, even when I'm not at work, they give me discounted coffees. So, oh my God, thank you, money. Thank you. Oh my God. So, anyway, I just wanted to chat, like, put that in there. So, back to retreats. So, my retreats are called Unleash and Unwind Retreat. I just ran my second one. Just ran my second one. Sorry if I just squealed in your earful. So I started my business in March last year. And if you're someone who wants to start retreats or wants to go on a retreat, like this is fucking perfect for you. Yeah. I started my business in March. I went to my first retreat in April and it was fucking unreal. That was like the turning point for me where I was like, holy, I want to run retreats. Like half of me went to that retreat because I was like, I'm going to see what it's like on a business perspective. And the other half of me was like, I fucking love breakthroughs. I love healing. I love dealing with shit. I love seeing what I haven't dealt with and just like doing the thing, right? I love it. I love it because it means I'm growing. And it means that I can help not only my clients and I get to help the people around me. Because when I heal, they heal. Okay? Write that down. So after that retreat, I literally was like, I'm fucking having my own. So I had my first one in October. And that was crazy. Like, that was such a big learning experience for me, especially when it came to communication and learning how, all these women have come in this space for the same reason and they're all such different people. So a lot of the stuff that I do is online and being able to have them all in the same space was just a really big, beautiful learning curve for me and for them. And then after that retreat, I knew deep down, I was just like, oh, yeah, like, I love this. I love this. Like, it was like, I think there were still those, like, not doubt. It was kind of also like, am I sure that I want to keep running retreats? So then I was like, cool, you know how I'm going to know? If I just run a fucking other one, right? Because we don't know how we feel about something until we do it. Okay. And if we don't do it and we talk ourselves out of it, that's just the fear. It's the self-doubt. It's the lack of self-trust. We've all got it. And let me tell you, in order to know if you like something and saying if you want to know if you don't like something, you just got to do it. Okay. So I was like, I'm going to run a second one. I'm going to keep it the same amount of girls. I'm going to go to the same place because, oh my God, that place just has, like, it's just so special to me. I was just like, I love it. I'm going to go here again. And I did that. 4 women. I brought an assistant and I was like, let's see how we go this time. And it was just, it's crazy. Same people, same place, similar activities. I changed it up a little bit. And different women, and the whole experience was so different. Like, I was just so much more confident. I knew these girls so much more. Like, one was my cousin, one's been a long-term client since fucking July. 2 of them have been to my events and we've had sessions and stuff like that together. So I've known them. And it was just a beautiful experience to have that extra level of understanding of knowing when to push them, knowing when to nurture them, knowing when to hold them. Like, just having that level of knowing made it so much easier. And it was great for me to also know when and how much I could push and how much I trusted myself to just go there, no matter what. Because I was just like, fuck it. Like, some of the girls here at different moments needed a fucking push. And that's what retreats are about. And that's what having a coach is all about, right? It's like, you know that there's things you need to clean up or want to clean up. And having someone not just hold you accountable, someone to just like help you see the things that you can't see. That's why I love having a coach, because it's like sometimes I might be like, oh yeah, like I know this and I know that, right? And it's like, you know what, I'm gonna let my coach know anyway and just get her point of view, right? Because we don't know what we don't know. And being able to get someone else's point of view who's not biased, right? That's key. Because I know when we talk to our friends and family about stuff, like they can be super biased, and that's okay because it's just out of love and out of protection for us, right? And when we go to someone who is a coach or a mentor in the space, they're not going to be biased because they're going to pick at your language. And that's me specifically. That's what I do, being qualified in NLP, is like picking at your language and your beliefs. And like that is just the best way to help you see things differently. And when we see things differently, it expands our consciousness, it expands our awareness and allows us to see things in a bigger light. And we're less likely to feel like a victim all the fucking time when we expand our consciousness, right? And my goal in my life to expand my consciousness as much as fucking possible. So at retreat, I'm able to do that. And what's so great about retreats is that you don't have to rush. It's not like a 1 hour session where we just deal with one thing. It's kind of like different activities bring up different things. And it's like literally the girls were having breakthroughs at such different moments and such random times. I was like, cool, like, we're doing this now. We're going here, we're going there. And it's like, being able to give them that time and the spaciousness to do the full circle moment is so healing, not just for them, right? Not just for that person. It's also healing for the girls that are listening, because it's like, cool, where can that relate to them in different areas in their life? And it's also really healing for me because I get to learn off them. We're always students, right? If you think you're the best in the room, you're not, okay? Go into every single room, event, retreat, store, wherever the fuck you're going as a student, because that allows you to learn and it allows you to grow, right? So I love that. Now, if you've never been to a retreat before, sis, it's okay. Because I was so nervous the first time I went to one. Like, it was from my first mentor, and I didn't know any of the girls. And I was like, fuck, like, what? Like, who knows who's going to be here? And that's kind of the beauty of the unknown, you know. And one of the girls at retreat, she said to me, like, the fear of the unknown scares her, especially when it comes to like business and things like that. And I was like, every day is the unknown. Every single day when you wake up, it is the unknown. And literally, and I think that was just like the light bulb moment for her. And I was like, we literally just like wake up and we don't know what's going to happen in our day. That is the unknown. What's the fucking difference? And we just get so used to it because it's our reality, right? It's just when we do something new, it just unlocks a new level of fear, right? So it's a new level of the unknown. And it's kind of like, cool, like just take it into account. Every day is the unknown. You're just going to take a step and take another step. They don't have to be huge steps, just baby steps, and just see how you go, right? Same thing with the retreat. It's just like, take a step, and maybe you need to build trust with the facilitator. Maybe you need to see a little bit more content. Maybe you need to have a conversation with them. Maybe you need to talk to girls that have been to the same retreat and like get more information. And that's okay, right? And you're not going to know how you feel about the retreat until you go. Like, I'm going to a retreat in October. There's a lot of girls that are going to that one. And I've never been to a retreat with more than 6 girls. So that's a whole new experience for me. And I'm nervous, yes, afraid, yes, and also really excited because you can only ever gain from getting into these spaces. Like, that's key. Like, yes, you might be nervous. Yes, you might be scared. Yes, there might be objections in your life. And it's like, ask yourself, like, what have you got to lose? You literally have nothing to lose. You're always going to gain something, whether it's a best friend, a sisterhood, a fucking business partner, whether it's more mindset tips, whatever the fuck it is. Like, you're only going to gain from going to retreats. I can guarantee that. Guarantee it with my whole heart. You can only ever gain. And I know you might be sitting there thinking, fuck, like, I can't afford it. And what about the time and this and that? It's like, if you already know deep down you want to go to one, lock it in, and then everything else will fall into place. I fucking guarantee you. Because every time you make a decision that's in alignment with your life, everything will fall into place. That's it. All the hows, the what ifs, the buts and maybes will fall into fucking place. Right? Like the retreat that I'm going to, she's like a pretty high investment in my reality, high investment. And I remember putting it off for that reason. But I always said to myself, it's like, I know I'm going to go to one. I know I'm going to go. When am I going to fucking just make the commitment and go? And I remember I looked into it and then I was like, I've never actually looked past the fact that there's payment plans. And I saw payment plans and I was shit, no, I'll be vulnerable. I picked the lowest one. I was like, you know what? Because that's fucking doable. I can do that. And then I just did it. And I literally messaged her. I messaged the coach. I'm like, I fucking am in. I'm in. You know, and also I was that person who watched the content, followed the coach for a little while, built my own internal trust with her, decided if I aligned with her. I asked people that have been to the retreats, and everyone has only ever said really great things. So I'm like, okay, well, I literally have nothing to lose now. It's just me in my mind. Okay. So if you feel like you need to do that, that's okay, sis. Go do that. You know what I mean? Like, if you have looked at my content or you've been following me for a while and you're like, I really want to go to her retreats and I don't know, I'm nervous, I'm scared, talk to me. I will be more than happy to help you through that because I was that person. I know what it's like. And I'm here to let you know that I've got round 3 open. I literally couldn't wait. I literally got back from retreat. I messaged my coach straight away and I was like, bro, I was like, I fucking know now for certain retreats are going to be a huge part of my business. I fucking frothed it so hard. And she's like, great. What are we waiting for? Let's launch it. Launch the next one. I was like, you're right. What the fuck am I waiting for? So, round 3, baby. August 22nd to 24th. So if you're that person that's thinking, you're welcome. You've got heaps of fucking time. And also, you don't, because my retreats are fucking intimate, right? Spots are limited. I'm having the early bird investment until the 24th of April. So you've literally got, I don't know, like fucking a few days now, a few more days. If you haven't been following me on Instagram and you haven't been seeing it, early bird investment is actually the same investment of the second retreat, which is fucking crazy, right? So early bird now is $1,999 because we're going a bit bigger, we're going better, we're going stronger, we're going still intimate, and it's having a revamp, right? And I'm so fucking excited for it because it's leveling up. Oh my God. I'm so excited. So $1,999. April 24th is your last day to secure your spot for that investment. Otherwise, it's going to increase to $2,555. You guys know I love my angel numbers. And yes, there are payment plans available. If you're looking at thinking, fuck, I want to go and I can't afford it. First of all, can't, put that in the fucking bin. Every time you say can't, I want you to ask yourself, how can I? And you know how you can afford it? Is by messaging me and I can tell you what the payment plans are. You know how else you can afford it? Is by putting, I don't know, some money aside. It's that simple. Whatever else you're wasting money on, put it towards this. I'm not someone who like budgets, and what I do though is decide that if I want to do something, I'll just make changes in my life. So that retreat that I'm going to is $66 a week. I'm just like, cool. I'm just gonna minus this for the month, or I'm just gonna minus that for the week. And that's okay because I've made a decision that's fully in alignment with my mind, body, and soul. And I know future me is going to fucking thank me for it. And that's all it is. You have to ask yourself, what would future you say to you right now? Would she say, babes, make the fucking decision, just do it, it's all going to work out? Or, hey, like, go talk to Rania, she will talk you through it and she will help you. Like, hey, you fucking need this, you know? Or, hey, look at all those girls doing the things that you want to do and you're not doing it. Again, you know? So, retreats aren't often, you know, like after August, I can't tell you when I'll have the next one, you know? Like, who fucking knows? What if this is your chance this year to go to one and this is it? You know, there's a reason why you're listening to this. There's a reason why you're listening to this up until now. There's a reason why you see the content, why you follow me on Instagram, you know? And I'll be honest, I don't know how many Melbourne coaches run retreats. Like, I know a few coaches, and I don't know, there's not actually a lot in Victoria, in my reality anyway. So this is your chance, right? If you feel like you don't have time, ask yourself, can you make time for it? It'll be on a weekend. All you got to do is, if you're a corporate girly, is take the Friday off. I had corporate girlies come. They took the Friday off. So, you know, I'm a shift worker. I'll make it work. You know, I made it work for the first time I went around. You will make it work if it aligns with you. You know, and it's all about reframing. It's asking yourself, what will this retreat do for me? And you know what it did for me? Fuck me, it propelled me so forward in the sense that I was able to run my own. One of the girls came. I reckon a few of the girls are in the mindset space that came, and I know deep down they also came because they want to run retreats too. Even the assistant that I had come with me, she wants to run retreats. And that's why I told her, I was like, come and see how I run mine and what it's all about. You know what I mean? There's always more you're going to gain from it. Literally. I can't battle that about it enough. Like, for me, money is just energy. It's just a number, right? And I know that, like, sometimes, yeah, an investment in your eyes might look really high. And I guarantee you, the higher the investment, the more you're going to put into it and the more you're going to get out, right? Let's compare it to something. Let's say you want to do a course. One is free and one is $3,000. Which one, and be honest with yourself, are you actually going to put more time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears into? Probably the one with the investment. You know why? Because you put something on the line. You know what I mean? And that's what I think, like, with the retreat that I've got coming up, like I said, in my reality. Do you notice how I say my reality? Because for some people it might not be expensive or it might be fucking crazy, you know what I mean? And we're all different. So my reality, it's pretty high for a retreat. I've never invested in a retreat for that investment. And I know for a fact, because I put that on the line, fuck me, I'm going to go hard. I'm going to go all in because I've put a huge investment on it. It's like the same thing with NLP. When I put in NLP as the first time I ever invested that much money into something, and I was like, well, I'm also flying to the fucking Gold Coast. I've been paid for fucking accommodation and food. I'd be stupid not to go all in. You know what I mean? So there's also that, right? So I'm not going to spend too much time on objections because I know there's people listening to this thinking, I'm fucking in. Like, where's the fucking link, the payment link? Sis, in my bio, in my Instagram bio, shoot me a DM and I'll send it to you right now. Like, I know what it's like to go to retreats, host retreats, be a participant, and you will only know what it's like until you go. And like I said, every day you get the chance to live a new life. And what life would you like to live on August 22nd to 24th? The same one you're living now, or one where you grow, you elevate, you amplify, you fucking exceed your own expectations? Yeah, it might be a little scary and nerve-wracking. You might cry, scream, all the things, rah, rah. And the deeper you feel, the deeper you heal. And I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for listening. I fucking love you guys so much. Like I said, like, I'm still new to the podcast game. I've only been doing this for a few months. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. And look, I'm doing the thing. You know what I mean? And that's the only way that we grow is if we just do the thing. I love you all so much. Oh, also, before I say goodbye, I am running a masterclass this Thursday about money. So funny that we were just talking about money. I'm running a masterclass this Thursday called The Wealthy Woman. It is 6 p.m. live on Zoom. It is free. It is free. So if you are that person that does have a little bit of nerves around money, that's okay. I got you. Okay? Jump on in. The link is also in my bio. Again, DM me if you want the link. If you want any more information, it is all over my Instagram. I'm going to help you rewire old beliefs, show you where your beliefs actually even came from. We're going to go through some really exciting activities, and I'm just going to increase your awareness about how you feel and think and believe about money. Okay? So, like I said, if you're that person that's kind of like, oh, money makes me nervous, it scares me, it makes me angry, I've got a really bad relationship, I get fucking anxious every time I look at my bank app, then this is fucking for you. Okay? It's also going to get recorded. So if you can't make it, still register so that you will be in the email list to get the replay. Okay? So there is also that. Super duper duper exciting. I fucking love running masterclasses. Like, seriously, they make me so happy. So don't miss out on that. It is free. Okay? Love you all so much. And you know what? Today is a fucking great day to invest in yourself. Love ya.